want to share and definitely subscribe. If you're a member of the channel, massive respect to you lot. And how to become a member, please do click the join button. YouTube will help you along the way to get yourself registered and such. Obviously, I have had a hard day doing a lot of things and also watching some football at the same time. All right, I've covered a lot of the games as much as I could, yes, to make sure we can get as much of the Reggae Boyz information out there. All right, so that's why I wanted to pass it towards you guys. You saw by the title, Greg Leigh scored the winner. You had Mothersille, Mothersille for Petersborough getting more game time. So we have a lot of these potential and current Reggae Boyz to go through. All right, yes, and yeah, we have some injuries that we wanted to update you on. We saw John Powell in the building, Omar Fowling in the building. So what we're gonna do, let me set up everything here so we can start going through it. All right, if you're a new person for the channel, make sure to get yourself engaged and let us know what we can improve on if you like the spot. All right, yeah man, so big up for all of you guys that just came in. So let me start from Luton, we have made a separate video telling you that Amari Bell, it looks like he is going to be out for even longer due to the fact that it's not just one arm string he's dealing with, it's two. All right, yes, so I guess it's going to take a little while to get sorted out. The coach himself or the manager himself came out, it's live. I literally, no, it was posted and I reposted it on my Twitter. So you could get to see it right there. So he's going to be out. An arm string can take any time up to from 2 weeks to 3 months to get started. So maybe he might be out even longer than what we first expected. So that is bad for Amari Bell. And one thing I can say is a hard player. He plays every game, he fights for everything. He wanted to come and represent Jamaica. So I got to say speedy recovery to that man. That man is a very hard fighter. But next time, make sure to get second and third opinions, because I do believe that, not accusing Luton, but even today, they're saying that, we're going to make sure we take precaution on these players because players are going back out injured so fast. All right, so that is something that these guys need to get some second-hand opinions before they jumped to go back in the games, because he came in, they said he seemed all right, and then he had a next tier or a next problem in the next hamstring, so that is definitely not good. All right, Jay Shai, big up yourself. Massive respect. All right, and we saw Mr. Singh in the building, and we have Mr. Leon Mitchell in the building. Thanks for being here. Yes, so that is Amari Bell. All right, Nitro in the building, big up yourself. So replacement for Amari Bell, good thing. The immediate replacement for Amari Bell would have been considered as Greg Leigh. Greg Leigh, let me just leave Gunners alone, because people will say that I'm bad-minded. All right, so I am not going to even get into the Gunners conversation. All right, yes, because I've realized that all of these home games, especially for Arsenal and Liverpool, you seems to can't win because you're fighting the referees as well. All right, I'm not going to go into nothing more. I'm not going to fight with anyone of the Gunners them today. I will leave them alone. All right, yes. So anyways, let me just talk about our player that will be replacing him, Greg Leigh is more of a physical, imposing individual above Amari Bell. I think Amari Bell is a slicker type player. All right. Sometimes Greg Leigh reminds me of normal Jamaican players. You know, if I thought he would have fitted in way better with the Jamaica style player, the physical type of player that you know they use their presence to make themselves felt more than anything else. You know, their physical presence, physical makeup. So I think that's him. High energy player. All right, he gives a defensive and also offensive work rate. He could get caught out at the higher level, so I could see where people would have problems with him if you don't want to select him. But I think he gives his art out every single day. So Greg Leigh, he got a goal today to give the win to Oxford. 88 minutes, he scored the goal in. So 1 goal on the day, 90 minutes played. On the defensive end, he had 4 clearances, 1 block shot, 1 interception, and only 1 dribble pass. All right, ground duels 1 of 2, and aerial duels he entered into 12, which is a lot, and he completed 9 out of that 12, which is impressive. Last possession 18 times, which is included crosses and all of those things. All right, was fouled once. Touches overall was 63, and his passing completion is 29 of 40, which would equate to 73%. 1 cross he attempted, which I just talked about, 18. That was not good enough, so that's a part of the 18. Long balls 4 of 8 on the day completed, which is 50%, still good. 2 shots on target, and 1 of those shots were a goal. So big up to Greg Leigh. He offers a lot of things, a lot of different dimensions to the game. All right. I am tired of. I'm not going to talk about Arsenal, but big up on yourself, Arsenal. You won a game, all right. Good saves, and my boy redeemed himself after giving up a Wissa type goal. Lurking around. Why Ipswich don't want to start Omari? He did start the 2 games before. I was watching, and maybe they rotate things. And obviously, he came on, they scored a goal. We are gonna get to that. But you saw the weaker sides to Omari game as well. We will break down that. All right. As you come in, guys, remember to click the triple dot at the bottom of the page and click the like button. What it does, it helps the visibility out there. All right. Yes. So, anyways, we have a next player that we're heavily relying on. Our 2, I should say, Charlton won 3-2. They're definitely picking up some good results of late. All right, yes, they have picked up some good results of late, to be honest, and they're in 14th spot after this. All right, so they're picking up results. They started off not the best, and now they're picked up. Karai Anderson started yet again and put in a 72 minutes shift. All right, 54 touches, 29 of 39 passes completed, which is 74%. Tried a cross, and it was not good on the day. Tried 2 long passes, they were not good on the day as well. Shots off target, only 1. Ground duels went into 6, completed 1, and aerial duel completed 5 out of the 6. Last possession 18 times, and had 2 fouls committed from his side, and then the defensive full ends. He had 1 block shot and 1 tackle on the day. So big ups to him. On the next side, you had Ector, which we want to rely on due to the fact that he is a different style defender, because as what Cranky said, both of the styles defenders that we do have are more physical defenders and want to go forward instant and be more rash, which is in Deshaun Bernard. That's Cranky's take still. I kind of believe that Deshaun Bernard have improved over the time, but Cranky says so, and I can't fight him on that. So they wanted Ector to come. Ector did not get more game time again this week. All right. Yes. So Ector don't get any game time again. All right. So I think he made like 35 minutes max in all the games. So nothing for Ector right here. Let me just go through the comments before it full up. All right. Tyrone Williams, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. All right, guys, we have too much people commenting and less likes on the video. You must can spend your time to hit the likes on the video. You must can do that. Regardless of the 3 dots below, it should not be a crime for you to find the like button. All right. Yeah, man. So, because it's disrespectful for me to be wasting my time reading your comments and everything, and you can't spend the time to hit the like button. Nitro said, not see Arden today. Big up Alj. Thanks for being here. Kevin, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Greg Leigh, secure him spot. Martin Baker, big up yourself. Massive respect, big boss. Know yourself in the building. Big up yourself. Float management in the building. At Jason Guna here yet. Arsenal with a slight win. Let we not try find fights with Jason Guna and his team, because their Arsenal team is like let me leave them alone, because you're gonna hear that my bad mind. So let me just leave it alone. Shutter Strike said Anderson has been brilliant in recent game. Karai is doing his thing. Givens, big up yourself, man. Massive respect, man. McKennie training with Juventus. I was going to talk about him coming back as well. So that is a slight problem for Jamaica. Yes, because I was alerted by our United States correspondent on that, and most of the players them coming back. So maybe they have less injury problem than what we have. Hector has played little. King has his spot. Okay. All right. Orlando, big up yourself. Drew Ross, big up yourself. Arsenal on top, facts. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm trying to avoid all problems, and avoid all human beings and have no interactions outside these videos. Yes, I am stop. I am done with fights, all right? Yes, because it doesn't matter. Even when people trouble me, it seems like I am the one troubling people. Yes, because they're pathological liars. Yes. So, the Arsenal fans, you guys come here try to wire me up. Yes, and I'm gonna leave it alone. JD, when do you think the JFF will send out the notification? They should have done that already, and I think that they have done that already. Whoever they are gonna get, I don't know, because if you're injured, you can't come. All right. Mark, big of yourself. Brando, big of yourself. Nitro said, call the big game tomorrow. I say 3-all. Hold on, Nitro. We're talking about updates, and you want me to leave it to go to what you want to brag about. All right? Yes, I am not going to. Let me stay here. All right. So, anyways, Petersborough actually got a good win. 3-1. All right, 3-1. On the day, 3-1 on the day, and we have some of the players them that I wanted to see in it. Johnson Clark Harris, and also Mothersille. All right, Mothersille came on late, and Johnson Clark Harris came on a little bit before. Johnson Clark Harris had 30 minutes, and he had a goal and also an assist. So I'm very shocked to see that this man is not getting the respect. All right, yes, and also Mothersille on the day has an assist as well. So Mothersille turn up the thing, which I love it. All right, because this kid keep on improving to the highest level. All right, and I would see him coming back up the table fast. So I love that. So Mothersille, Johnson Clark Harris, 2 Jamaicans right there on the list. Barnsley got a lump today. You had 2 Jamaicans, Devante Cole and John Russell. John Russell got some minutes. Devante Cole still going through his phase, doing his thing, and all of those stuffs. But it's not. It never really turned out to anything, because I kept watching him, because we might have to rely on him. And he's okay. All right. Clark Harris still haven't gotten his citizenship. I don't think so. But the reason why I've used the comparison between the two is to show you the level that the kid is on. So where you can judge people on. All right. Stop mentioning. All right. So Jay, please, when I come on my program, I deal with education, and only education only. All right. So only education. Period. So you don't tell me what to mention from what not to, because I have to have a reason why I do mention things. When you want to just the sensationalism, you can go different places. But for me, it only have education. How am I going to know how good an next player is if I'm not comparing him to somebody? So because I don't have enough statistical report from Mothersille, I am always comparing both of them in order to see how good Mothersille is improving. All right? Because Mothersille can also play for Jamaica. He dominated Chelsea's U18 and U21s. So he zeroed Chelsea's average teams before, and also trying to go on a career for himself. But because he might be down in League One, the people might not look at him and assess him properly. So I am just trying to gauge somebody. So my things are not normal. It just don't come as average and me just talk about no, everything is connected, big man. All right? So no bother with it, please. Don't tell me who not to mention. All right? Yeah, me know you might upset about who no come. I understand. But just make me sure on the man. Please, God, man. Please. Me I beg you, no, please. All right? Yeah, man. Just loud the war, man. All right? Love the war, man. When you love war too much, man. All right? Jed Spence recently turned down Jamaica in an interview with Athletics. Shadow Strike, I will go through it and on the next day. Or a separate video, and we will talk about it. All right? Yeah, man. No, you don't have to rush everything in, man. All right? Every day is the next day, man. We can't have 50 contents on one day, or else you're going to see 700 videos, and then you don't even know what to watch. All right? Just take your time. Let me go through it and understand it properly. All right? Yes, that's why I've always gotten things correct, because I took my time. You hear that, Juras? That's why I've always gotten things correct. You hear that, Jason? Ferran? Yeah, because I took my time and research. JD, Josh Wilson, Esperan, a 21-year-old left back at Cardiff, wants to play for Jamaica. What do you think of him? All right, Josh, let me write it down. Because if I don't know them, and know that they're Jamaican or close or sure, I don't even bother pay them any mind, because you have so much players that we're tracking. It's hard, I might have to sign somebody to help me with the tracking, but the business have not reached that level as yet. It's close, so maybe in the future we can do more, Shadow Strike, we don't want the player from UK for U20. Jed is in their U21. We have quota only 7. Givan says it's time to get in young players to blend in with what we have. We need players with legs based on how we play. But Mothersille is 21, maybe 21. Maximum, I think he's 20, see me? Are just 21, maximum. Hutchinson is 20. Kadama Terry is 18. Kira Anderson is just 19. The keeper, 20. Clark is 20. So all of these players are young. Latibodier is 24, or 23, 24. Dishane Bernard is the same. Lembe Kisa is 20. So I think we are getting all the young players that we do want. We have more young players than any, quality young players than any time ever before. Just straight. We have serious amount of young talents. All right. So Mothersille has no documents, question, but I'm still trying to find that out. Shadow Strike, yeah. Because the time that he had said that he wanted to play, and he's going to get his documents done, I think it's long enough if he had started from there, even if they have taken the longest time possible. Yes. So anyways, now Coventry had a good win over Watford, 2-1 win over Watford. Both of our players started. Latibodier started, KC Palmer. Good to see KC Palmer getting back a longer running. 90 minutes played for Latibodier, 6 clearances, 1 block shot, 1 interception, 3 tackles, and he was playing in the center of centre-back, in the 3 center of centre-back, all right? So that is good for him right there. Ground was 3 of 5, possession lost 6 times, which is not a lot. 1 foul committed, and he had 43 touches overall and completed 24 of 29, which is 83%. He's always safe on the ball, to be honest. Long balls, tried 4, and those are the 4 that never came off. All right, yes. So another good game for Latibodier. Yes, another good one for him. And KC Palmer continues his bright Vienna form. Bright Vienna form. 58 minutes played. Yeah, because obviously you can't just burn him out. He has an injury problem. I think he's an injury-prone player by now, I think so, but let me not call it as yet. All right? All right. 24 touches in that time, 15 of 18 of his passes completed, which is 83%. 2 key passes, 1 of 1 long ball. Ground duels 3 of 4. Aerial duel, he missed 2 out of the. He missed both of the 2 aerial duels. Last position 5 times. Fouls committed 2. Was fouled 2. 1 clearance and 1 tackle. All right. Mr. Dre said he is a injury-prone player. Yeah, based on the amount of years, the last 4 years I've been tracking this player. And we have to say that he has a lot of injuries. We know about the recent form. Tell you what, not even about the recent form. Irie vibes. I have never seen KC Palmer play football and not in a good form. I think if he was not an injury playing player, he would have been a Premier League player. He would be it would be the quality of with his I think at least what I've read. With him, his behavior and also the injury prone problem. I think he would have up there with what the guy named from Nottingham Forest, because he has that same impact. He has that same impact as that individual. I forgot his name. He can play for Jamaica as well. I completely forget his name. It's my boy. It's my boy. I'm going to remember his name soon. He has that impact. He would have been that player. He would have been that actual player. Yes. Rate him, man. Big up yourself, Pagan. Big up yourself, Mr. Dre. Big up yourself, Irie Vibes. Pagan, real one in a building. Gibbs White. Yeah, Gibbs White. Gibbs White. Yeah, man. Massive respect for the people in the building. Yes, Fabian Full says Gibbs White. Yeah, man. He was the Gibbs White before Gibbs White. This man was seriously talented, man. Seriously talented, man. But as I said, I know that if he can stay fit and we can work a system with him, just give him the room that we wanted to give Ravel Morrison and those guys, we truly have the attacking midfielder that we are looking for. He is him. Just make him fit. Make him fit, and then you see how talented he is. I'm telling you, people, stop thinking that this guy is not good. All right? Yes. And based on his seasons, even with him being injury prone, he still delivers some solid season. Last year he was one of their best players. This year he came in and out, and he's still one of their best players. He came to Jamaica. Obviously, we analyze football, most of the fans said they were not impressed with him. But he had some of the best. Both of his games were very good. Very good for the role that they gave him. Very, very good. And I think once he's fit, he's going to be one of the first players on the field as well. I honestly believe so. I know a lot never really agreed with me, but yeah. So he committed 2 fouls and was fouled twice, and he completed a tackle and also a clearance. So talented dude, man. Talented dude. Keep it up and keep on fighting, all right? Keep on fighting. It's very tough, but you have to keep on fighting. This one now is the problem now. This one is the one that is the problem. True tell, we have a separate video, but clearly you don't watch another video. So you only the live alone you watch. So we had put that video for you, so you can go there. You can go there and put your comment on that. We would love and recommend your comment under that video. All right, because we know that certain people, when they talk about them kind of bring the drama. We kind of put a separate video. And I've not even talked on it. I just give you what you want. I have the video of the goal, so you can put a pillar beside it and just comment. all right. Big up yourself, Sean Sutherland, Shadow Strike. Drew Ross, aka Drew Fortis. I don't know why him have so much name. He was good. Yeah, man, he was very talented, man. He was one of the highest prospects then back in the days. Yeah, but he faded off because of behavior and injury. JD, Reggae Boyz abroad, sell off. That topic gives you latitude to analyze football. Yeah, and that's how I built it from day one, because I had the vision to what I really wanted to do. You know, I was always avoiding the pillar wars, but the pillar one, that's fine. And then we have detonation. All right, big up yourself. And then we have Pristine in the building, and we have Kevin Williams. I'm gonna shut the place. All right, yeah, man. People, get the likes up to 50. 15 more people hit the like button, and we can just kind of, do the show. But I have some more breaking news. Don't look good again, people. Some of you guys are very educated. Some of you guys are very educated because you brought something to my attention, and I did some more research on it, and it's not looking good. Daniel Johnson. Last time Daniel Johnson played, he had a niggle. We heard that he had a niggle, right? We reported that. Then he came back. Him and the coach kicked off before. Him and the coach kicked off before. And it looks like when it was the coach brought him there, he went down to the U21s. I heard that he had a niggle again. All right. Yes, that's a or I think maybe some people saying that he's the one that says he's the one maybe faking the injury because he doesn't want to play for the U21s, you know, because clearly he's not getting selected for the main team. So that is definitely sad because I've always heard that he can't get along with situations like he has more of a, like he has a, you know, those type of players that know the game and like when you challenge people, you will kick off with people. That's what I've heard still. I'm just being honest to you guys. Yes, that's what I've heard. And I'm just hoping that he gets back a game time. Yeah, but they did one over Preston today and he never made the bench or anything. He never made the bench or anything. But you know, you guys, this is what I do and I have to bring it for you. So if I hear something and what I'm researching as well, it's linking up to it. It looks like he has a fallout with the overall team itself because he's not getting selected, but he had injuries between it. Daniel Johnson, that is. But I think he should be okay or in somewhat of a shape to come. And with that now, people will question things because you're not playing football, but you still get selected. You understand me? So would you select him? That is my question for you. Would you select him knowing that he's not playing any football? Obviously, and he had injuries in between that time, but he has not played any football maybe over a month. It's going to be over a month. He has not played any football. And the last one is a U21 game against Aston Villa. Let me know because clearly it's the 10th already, so you have to start decide. Detonation said yes, I will. All right, so obviously Ravel case is a longer time. So that means Detonation, we're going to be going into these games, you know, people out, and the people that we're bringing don't play much game. So people that's going to be here, you know, don't play much games. So you see how accurate I was when I built the video about inactivity and also injuries will plague us. All right, so people say them I bring him same way, but I'm telling you people, boy, oh boy, he ain't playing and it's getting tough. All right, what's your opinion on slavery? All right, my brother, I don't know. I think slavery is wrong. All right, yes. And I don't know why you would ask a question like that. We're talking about football. So just be careful after certain things that you say in this forum, or you might not see the light of a day of a next letter. All right, yes. Yes, we have limited option in midfield, so you guys are bringing him same way. Uncle JD, remember Boza wasn't getting enough game times, and the coach still has him playing. But the problem is, you know, Detonation. The problem, Detonation, is you have to look at it from this side. How much more people? Remember, we were saying Boza is pretty much passenger. We were the same one saying that, and oh, Boza look fat, and oh, I can't use, oh God. Boza look out of shape, you know. I used the wrong word in Jamaican terms, you know. Yeah, because man look fat, you know. You can't say that foolishness there. Boza look overweight. Because I know honesty, you know. All right. I know honesty, you know, so I have to make, you see, every time I'm coming here, I have to try to kind of change my wording to fit in the Jamaican space. You know? People, you know, you guys are the, oh my God. Oh Lord, you guys are the ones. You guys are the one. Oh my God. This show half a go down. It doesn't matter what we're talking about. That's why the other day when Mr. Man come here and I call Leigh and Bailey balls, I never give him the same treatment. You're right. The man was overweight, people. He was overweight. All right. I have not done anything. He was overweight. I have corrected myself. What happened to Mr. Man the other day? Juras, you saw have different times for me. What happened to the other man the other day? I talk about Leigh and Bailey have big balls. Them can't angry and Bailey big balls. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Let me just go through it. Let me go through it before we go into that, because these things mash these things mash up the streams, you know, people. When you, oh my God. We need to people don't even start them something. We can talk English, you know. English we talk, you know. Let me move on. Because we hear people mention other names. So hold on. You want beat me for repeat it. Mr. Dre, not the man said. Oh. So, so hold on. Wow. The man him said him burn me out for me to repeat it. Wow. All right. You see, Mr. Man? Mr. Man, when they come back here, I'm making sure to call you out, you know. All right. Yes, I'm making sure to... Kool-Aid Man, I had not said anything like that. It was Mr. Man came in our stream and he was the one talking. All right. So that midfield position, you guys said it, you would take him. All right. So if you see Daniel Johnson on it and he's not playing, we should not have any problem. All right. Yes. Yes, Bowser did have a belly at the time. All right. Yes, so let me move on from that conversation because they are losing it. So yes, so we are gonna have him playing as a person that's not playing much. John Russell, we can says all right. No, Kool-Aid Man. Lego the type of take, my brother. Lego. Let you know what type of life it is, and I heard you wrote as a Jamaican, so I want to think that you're a Jamaican. All right? Yes. You should know that we don't have that type of lives, my brother. All right? So don't disrespect the program, my brother. I mean, I'm not trying to go that direction. Or we can have our fun, but you don't have to disrespect my brother. Yeah? Yes. I am not going to give you a shout out because I can't shout out a name. All right? Yes. So I can't give you a shout out. All right? Yes. All right? Yes. Absolutely not, Nitro. Having Maggie is like flagging a dead horse. We have structure. Yes, we have structure. Yes. All right. So that's an next player. Yeah, but we're still Yardy. Yes, so that's an next player. We had a next injury because that missed us, you know. We were still trying to include this youth, you know, which is Gray, you know. Tavon Gray is actually injured. Yes, even 2 days ago, they were saying that they're going to check it from day to day. Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't matter what we do over here. People beat you up. Because today, you know, we're not talking about the Pillar Man gang, you know. I saw Truth Tells, you know. Truth Tells could have easily well gone to a separate video that we built for the Pillar Men, you know. But the man come here and not talk about the person where we don't want to talk about. Because we give them our own video for themselves. You understand me? Yes. So Tavon Gray is injured, people. All right. So if he's injured and 2 days ago, they're still showing that he's injured. And it's going to be already the 10th and we are running out of time. I want to say that he's not going to be fit. You know, he's not going to be fit. So we could see that spot of Tavon Gray if we were considering to take him because of his versatility up in smoke as well. So that's another injury that's added to the pack. So people not playing, Ector not playing, Gray injured, Bell injured, John Russell not playing, DJ not playing. You see what we're talking about, people? That's what we're talking about. Mariapa not playing much. So even Mariapa that we want to bring, not playing much. So majority of the players them that we're bringing not playing. So who is going to help out who? Because remember when Boza was not playing and he's not fit enough, we had people that could have fitted in for him. We don't have that this time. He's currently on the bench for New York City. They are playing all right, good, because they were saying that 2 days ago. Not massive respect. Glad that he makes the bench. All right, because they moved him up to a day-to-day, and it was a long time he had the injury, you know, Mr. Dre. So and they said he had an abdominal problem with the leg injury. All right, yes. So hopefully he's fully good enough. All right, yes. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so, but let's see. Agree. But we are limited to this 60. Well, that's why let me bring up the big question out here. If certain people are not fit people, I'm gonna pull up the list, people. I know you guys are going to cuss. But we have a good discussion, people. I'm gonna bring up the list. And so if certain people are injured, we're gonna try and work through it, all right, to see maybe if we could have picked a few other guys, you know, because it's a 60-man pool, you know. So if certain man can't make it, you know, we are the Crystal Palace right back would be good fit. Yeah, but do you know if he has papers? Let me know. All right, so we have more people. So would we having so much defensive problems, as in like fitness? Would you see a king coming in on this roster? So between Boys Clark and the defensive problem, would you not see 3 JPL players coming in through that? Or you can't see 3 JPL players coming through that backline with King, Kemar Foster, and my boy from Cavalier as well, that you guys always wanted in the team. Let me give you his name right here. Let me give you his name. Kyle Ming. You wouldn't see King? All right, Truetel, thank you very much. Truetel. You said you're not quick to call people bad man. I have no problem. If you think that I'm bad-minded, based off what I've explained to you, tells you that you don't listen well, even though you say you listen well. Yeah, babes. Yes, I'm live, yeah? All right. Okay, yeah, thanks. I've just literally said to Truetel, I put a separate video, so I don't want you to ask me a question on this video because I don't like to talk on certain persons because their ability to process something and to understand, it's very low. And because we prefer not to have those persons on this, we choose not to do so. We do it separate. So we avoid the arguments so we can have more coherent shows. So if you have a problem with that and that is translated to bad mind, it's called intelligence and education. All right. So if those are the words that you're calling bad mind, I don't know what is. Or if you want me to address you a little bit better, yes, I did. And I won't again if it's not related to this. And I don't give a F what you think about Mr. Butler and him players them because I don't care. They don't work much to me if they are not playing football. And I provided the facts right there. So just leave me alone, Truetel. All right? Yes. Good Lord, man. We are talking about Jamaica team, and I put separate videos, and you still a try for cause a problem, brother. If you say you don't rate me, my bad mind, no problem. I am perfectly all right bad minding. I bad mind Arsenal every week. All right? Every week. So it's bad mind is a new thing. It's called challenging the status quo. That is what bad mind is. Big up yourself, J-Ross. Massive respect. JFF need to find a way to expedite the players' document who are interested in giving. Yeah, man. Big up. Yeah, I don't know what is wrong with these guys, man. You know, I've always been respectful and I try to always produce. I could have gotten a copyright strike for the content and I still put the goal out there just to make sure they have it. And I don't talk on it because they're gonna say whatever I do say, I am bad-minded. So I just put it and don't say anything. And because I've not said anything, I am bad-minded again. So please help me, people. Una just help me. What can I do? What can I do? Please help me. Sing, please help me. Because no care how me do sing, and me know you are Leigh and Bailey fan, but you can talk the truth. What more me can do for them people stop calling me bad mind? It make me work on the other players, them and ask the right questions. Uncle JD, who is doing the recruiting for the JFF, because that person isn't doing a good job. I think they need to hire me. They need to hire me, and they need to hire me, but they have to pay my expenses, you know? Yes, they have to pay me to do the job. And I can tell you, I will definitely scout them, be on time, and I can get to the players them as well and reason with them. So that if they want to give me a job to do with that job, I would do it and do it better than what's going on now, because you would have had every reporter and every player that can play for Jamaica, every footballing educational report as well. So you don't ever do nothing, you just put it in an actual folder. And also, I would have give you all updates and players. Yes. Stop much of your show, JD. No, me just ask the people them. Me just ask the people them, you know? Yes. Where you mash up the show for? No, because the man keep on a bother me, you know? The man keep on a bother me, you know? The man keep on a bother me throughout the show. I may say, brother, you know me have you know me have the video over there, so you can just go up on the video and you see it for yourself, but put it separate. Me risk it to take it off of TikTok, because people told me that they would have gone over to TikTok to get the visual images of the players because they like those players more and they want to support them. So I built a TikTok for that purpose. And Whisper's video gets the least likes, the least views on the platform. So they don't even go over there. So they just like the excitement and like to fight me. And I am not going to... the other day, I came out of character because I had to sort out something. And you won't see me come out of that character anymore, because I told you I won't do it anymore. I only try to address that one situation and then I'm done. And I was very clear who I'm talking in that situation and I'm done. I never mince my words. That's the type of person I am, because in life, life is too short for you to lament and things. All right. Yes. So I am done with the Phoenix cult. All right. I provided ways for you guys to get your cultation. All right. So take it. All right. Alright, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. They are, and I'm just directing them, into their cultation. All right. Singh said, you're a fair analyst at JD, aside from Phoenix Ballers. Oh my God, it's the year back again. Nitro, dead with laugh. Oh, the world metric. Yes. So anyways, we had a good topic, you know. Let me be honest, because we want to not big up yourself, Jack Drummond in the building, Dr. Hero, RDN TV, massive respect. 120 in the house. Big up on yourself, people. So we are smoked down the building, even when we just talk about normal thing. That's so the vibe's good. All right. So what we want to talk about now is we have to face the reality now. I know a lot of you guys don't want to face the reality now, but we might have to come down to a few of the players then that you guys don't want, you know. Sean Answer, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Why it's 122 people watching and 35 likes? I don't know. They said that the likes are hard to find, and I have to keep on reminding them where to find the likes, because you have to click the triple dot below, and then it comes up, rather than it's just there for them to like it. So I know it's kind of difficult, so I will ask it like every 20 or so minutes just to do so. All right. Anyways. Because we have that problem, because we just talked about Amari Bell, Gray having that problem, and Gray never really looked good the last time. So maybe that would be helpful for you to pick other persons that the coach have been working with a long time. I'm just asking people. I am not saying that. I'm just asking, would you consider put a few JPL player in it, like King that played before, Kyle Ming, and maybe for the goalkeeper, you would have put in what's his name again? Kemar Foster, based on the fact that he's already in the team, and maybe you don't have Clark, Boyce Clark. What say you? Let me know, because I think it might come down to something like that, and I don't want to let you guys come off like surprised, you know. That's why we keep on doing this, to make sure you know that a lot of people injured. All right, yes. Please don't mention. No, people, we are talking, and we anytime the conversation lead to anywhere, we have to make it go there. We have to have the conversation, people. Aman Knight would take that place. So Aman Knight would have replaced my boy, Boyce Clark, so that wouldn't be a problem. And then you'd have just gotten people from out of the players them that played the last time. John and those players, those are the players you'd have brought in, rather than going into the JPL when you have the players them like the Topi and the King them that played for the national team before. Sometimes they played good. We can't say all of their games were bad. You know, I'm just asking. JFF need to get in the quality players so we can stop pad the 60-man roster with Cannon for. And Jackie Love TV says Anglin would be in that as well. All right. Jack Drummond says to hit the like button at the triple dot can be found at the top of the screen. Okay, I have it on the bottom of the screen right here, you know. All right. And Leon says, yes, JD, don't make them draw you out no more. Yeah, man, it's done for. That was just me wanting to respond in a timely fashion on a specific topic, and I said I wouldn't do it again, and I never did it before, to be honest, you know. So yeah. Pagan said nothing that JFF does from here forth would be a surprise to me. Based on how we're tracking things, that's what we're trying to cut out, you know, the lack of surprises, you know. And then Dirty Harry coming. Big up yourself, Dirty Harry. JD, don't know if you mentioned this already. Seeing Leon got Aston Villa Player of the Month. Big up the baller from Jamaica. All right, what I will do, I will be a separate video for Leigh and Bailey to get Player of the Month. Maybe tomorrow, a shorter version video. To work it out, you know, and I will just focus on him. I can promise you guys, I won't mention anybody else in the club, what they have done, you know, because you guys are going to say I'm a bad man. So I'm going to try my best to talk about, congratulate Leigh and Bailey. Congratulate Leigh and Bailey Bala for picking up that prestigious award. All right, yes, and lifting the flag for Jamaica very, very high. All right, yes. But let me continue. All right. Yeah, I said I'm gonna do it. You know. Yes, I'm gonna do it. I am going to do it. I'm gonna report on the baller. Topi and King should stay in the JPL or get a regular 95 defensively and lack vision and dominance. All right. You know, say people, why are we like that? Why are we like that? So, Detonation, I have informed you as to what's going on, and there's a slight possibility that we might have to rely on people. And even if you rely, you know, your son, Detonation, you sound like Cranky, you know. Mine Cranky is your father, you know. Mine Cranky is your father, you know. All right? Because Cranky, if it's up to Cranky, even when we have 60 players, J-Ross, Cranky will bring 15 players. 15. Cranky just a pick man and say, yo, brother, where's some of them not good enough? Cranky just say, some of them not good enough, brother. So, I did this, that, and yes. So Cranky worse. So the Detonation of Cranky son. All right. Singh says, JD, you don't need to do 2 videos since you didn't do one for this. No, you need to do 2 videos. Oh my God. And then Jay Shai said sarcastic tone. So I've not even built the video as yet, and I'm already getting backlash on the video. Let me ask you now a nice question. Who putting up to hate me? People. Like the Pillow Gang. Who putting up to hate me? Let me tell you now a story, people. The Pillow Gang masses. We all over that talk. Have you... I know you guys say I like to brag a lot, which is a lie. I have only stated the fact to clear up the conversation. Do you realize that I've promoted the Pillow Gang more than anybody else on Jamaican platforms? Like, without me, most someone wouldn't find Mr. Butler. Without me, maybe most someone never would have found Mr. Whisper from early on. Obviously, others did it, which is true. I have to give them their credit. But I was one of the persons started these things, people, because I try to identify talent. So to calm down, man. I am not sarcastically giving you anything. It's just because I had said I'm not going to put in other players that did things in the same month. Because you guys know the truth, you guys want to come and fight me. So you see listen to what I'm saying in Detonation. Because you didn't know that if I'm going to stay honest, I'm going to always draw someone and do comparison, because I don't just jump to say things. Because I might would have say, oh, did he deserve it? And then bring up a conversation or something, and then everybody just hate me at Jamaica. Even though that's what I would have done for anybody else on the planet, because they don't know that's the way I am as an individual, and not necessarily I'm fighting against Phoenix, which is a lie. All right? Yes. JD, really and truly, we are only missing Pinnock, Gray, Bowser, the team that was in Canada. Okay, but we still have Amari Bell on the listing, and then now we have the midfielders them that was there. Yes. We on the Butler train. Yeah, all right, no problem. Big up yourself, Pagan. All right, Danica Knight. All right, said JD, you are just to eat, and I'm not a part of the Pillow Gang. You are just to eat. I'm just eating. I'm just bad minding. I'm fun to eat. Okay. At least Danica said, be honest. Danica said, I'm just a funny I'm just a person that's okay to eat, because I have always brought too much conversations, unnecessary conversations to them. Because that is the problem, When you bring too much more information, they don't want to hear it. They just shut up, big up the baller, done. And I'm not that dude. All right? Yes. JD, oh, you sound so sarcastic. Jesus God. It's not so, people. It is not so. All right? Yeah, it is not so. Let me move on, because we have not finished the show, We have not finished the show. Yes. So we had Amari Bell came on today. Omari Hutchinson came on today off the bench. They were drawing the game and needed to win against Cardiff. All right, yes. And they went up 1-0. And I thought that they would have seen it off, but believe me, a very bad 3 or 4 minutes led them to a loss, and that is definitely bad. The only good thing is because Leicester drew 2-2, so that kind of helped them, but Leeds themselves kind of leapfrog them in that instance, So it's not good, all right? It's not good, or the good result. He never started. Yes. Up the Butler train to Belgium. Okay. Shut up and vote for Trump. All right. Yes, Bell is still injured. Better. Nation, and it's worse. It's worse than what we first feared. So he might be injured for months, or a month ahead or something. All right, 25 minutes played for the young star, 17 touches in that time. Take-ons, 7 out of 10 passes completed, which is 70%. 1 long ball tried, shot on target 1 of 1 dribble completed, ground duels 3 of 4. He lost the aerial battle, lost possession 5 times. times, and he made one tackle, two tackles, and one interception. So he was under the cash. He was under the cash today, and he still did okay enough, you know. So he puts in a defensive shift just the same, and still offer something on the offensive end. So they lost the game, and I'm hoping that they do come back and fight hard in the future. We love you, JD. You are one of us. Yeah, man. I think so. But they said that I was born in 80, so I don't think I am one of you guys. You know. It's how you look while saying it. Your eyes are wide open. Oh God. So, just said, I renew my membership. Big up Umzo. Let me see if he renewed his membership. Because the man have a tell me same renewing membership, you know. All right. And thanks, anybody that renews their membership, massive respect to you lot. All right. Yeah, massive respect to you lot. Really and truly appreciate it. All right. Yes. So let me go right here to find is whatever he said he did. Because I'm not seeing it here, you know. I have not seen a renewed membership as yet, Umzo. It has not shown up on the screen. But it will show up in my system, my normal system that identifies everything that we do. All right. Yes. So don't worry yourself, Big Bad Umzo. It will be sorted. All right. So Omari Hutchinson, still a good display, still a okay display. Showcase that he can work on the offensive end and also the defensive end, and rapidly becoming one of our more reliable wingers. Randall said Arsenal and Inter are the two best teams in Europe right now. That is not true, Randall, because Manchester City on one of the most deadliest farms in the entire Europe. Liverpool is equally as good as Arsenal. Real Madrid is in a good form as well. So that is not true. That's not true. I think you guys are so desperate to force Arsenal in the big boys conversation. Let them win some. Let them continue to win something, people. All right. Liverpool isn't healthy. Well, Arsenal ain't better than Manchester City. I'm very sorry. Arsenal ain't better than Manchester City. It's not true. All right, Ali, big up yourself. You don't have to put so much big ups. One big up is enough. All right. Yes, I did yesterday. Okay, no problem. I never noticed it, but once I go in my system, I will acknowledge it. All right, please, Ali, because the moderators are mad. All right, not moderators. They are mad, MAD, in our style. So you will get what is coming to you if you continue to do something like that. And because we want you to be around, just do what the mother. You see, you got smoked because you never listened. All right. Oh my God. So. All right, so we have other players that we wanted to talk about, people. But sometimes you guys really change up the thing, you know, man. All right, we have a few guys that we want to mention. Three guys. I had one that made a transfer that I wanted to mention. I thought he was a good player from before, you know, man. And I never got the time to track him properly. All right, yes. But anyway, Cephas continues to put in a decent stretch. I wouldn't say it's the stretch that he was on before. Yeah, but it's a decent one that would warrant him a place based on what we do have now. But I know people will want to say that it's big. Nah, I think he's okay. He has been decent over the last few games, but not anything extra, you know? Like what I saw from him at the start. Yes, I'm not seeing the same thing. All right? Yes. So, but I would still take him, and because we don't have much people, I would take him and see what he can offer, you know, and get him to be a part of the team, so at least we can select him more often, you know, because he has something different than most of the other players. Them. Has Sifa scored since September? The last time he scored on the list right here, I don't see him, but he had games that are good games that he never scored in. Remember, we don't just look at goals, you know. We don't just look at goals. He had other games that he played well to link up plays and everything. So I like the player. I like the player. You know, Norman Campbell or Deshane Beckford, you're putting over Cephas. Okay. All right. Norman Campbell, I've always heard that name and I've never took a time to go out and truly watch him properly. Thought I only watched one game for that player. One. That's the only game, the only player that you guys told me about, and I've never watched so much. So I need to figure a way out to get more of the games and watch them. All right, yeah. But Cephas is definitely behind the others, but he's not far behind the others. And I think out of all the others, before I do pick a JPL player, like if I have to pick Kaim Dixon, I would have put Cephas in front of Kaim Dixon. I'm very sorry. All right, yes. Martin said, but JD, never know say Cephas so young. Yeah, man. Cephas is... Cephas is young man. He's young man. Amari not starting, clearly favoritism. Yes, but it's not his main club. It's not his club, and obviously people want their other players' value to go up, and you don't want to build his value too much, and then you can't pay him. If you want to pay him, you want to buy him in the future. Obviously, you want to win, but if others have the same level as him at this point, and they are delivering just like him, they're gonna favor him. You favor them, and that's what you're doing. I recommend Norman Campbell doing well in Serbia. All right. Just a question. Do you think Jamaican football is sustainable? It's hard, because Mr. Speed is doing his best to try and educate the masses, educate the when I say the masses, that is the fan base, but also educate the personnel that are in charge of the teams. So sustainable. I think let we get everyone educated first before we can know if it's sustainable. Yeah, you understand me? So let me see how they take on to the information, and if the teams then get better and can challenge in Concacaf and stuff, and then we will know if it's sustainable. Because if they start to do well in Concacaf, that means more revenue will be coming in and more players will be going out. And that will be way more than sustainable because of our currency. Our currency is 150 to 1 and 200 and something to 1. You understand me? So if you pull out a player every 1.5 season, that is more than sustainable. And then you're doing well in the actual tournaments in Concacaf, which is already bumping up to a lot more funding. So I would say give it 1 or 2 more years before we can say that if it's sustainable or not. All right. Mexico versus Jamaica Fire. Mexico won't be playing Jamaica. Randall, they will be playing United States. What's the difference between Europe League and Europa Conference League? One stage down based on the fact that the placements. Normally, the placements of Europa League would be falling after the placements of Champions League. And then Conference League falls after the placements of Europa League. So that is the difference. It's a 3-stage system to get more teams in Europe to play. All right, yes. So that's about it. That's how they have formulated it. So that's why I had West Ham and those teams, Aston Villa and those teams competing in the Conference League and in Europe and such. And if you went on to win some of those leagues, i.e. West Ham, that makes them qualified for the Europa League because you won the Conference League. So you step up without even having the respectable placement in your actual league. All right. Yes. So that's about it. Randall. All right. Yes. Yes. So let me move on. We have Trevante. Trevante was Trevante Stewart. Trevante Stewart. He's at Java. At this point, 23 years old. He's getting a few more minutes. All right, so we're going to pull it up. All of the games that he played so far. All right, we saw here that he played IMT, 6.5 rating. He played Vaj Vodina, 2-2. Ragniki, Ragnicki 6.6, and we have Ragnicki again, and he had a 6.7 in it. So he played 1, 2, 3, 4 matches so far after leaving Italy. So we are getting a better sample size for him. Yes, he has not registered any goal as yet. I've seen some of the games. He's averaging 56 minutes, so he's getting game time or after just coming in. I still think that he doesn't look up to the level of the league as yet. I have to be honest based on what I saw. He looks still a little bit off, but obviously he was rusty. His presence is still important. His presence is still important. That looks like it's working for him. Yeah, that looks like it's working for him. So I have to give him respect there, and I've always given him respect for his stature as an individual to hold the play. But he desperately need more things to his game, you know, because this is a lower level, and I have not seen the immediate impact from the drop down, you know. I have not seen that. So I'm going to give him some more time before we judge him, because I'm not here to judge the player, because I want him to do well, because I need that replacement for Mikel Antonio. Obviously, we have Kadamat here, but we need an extra one, or as much we can get, because we realize that Algrimson will be around, and these players are going to always be needed. All right, yes. Worst Jamaican player overseas. What player are you talking about? I didn't hear the name. Trevante Stewart. He's a player coming from Salernitana in Italy, and he's from Jamaica. At this point, he's in Serbia, I think. Yes, Serbia. Yes, so we are just looking up and to give the take on what he's doing, because we have to keep them out there. All right, yes. Let me tell you where his team still lies. His team still lies in 14th position of 16 teams. All right, yes. So the impact is not there as yet, but it's just 4 games. So let me give him the time before we jump to beat him. All right, yes. Then we have one more player that is doing better than before. But still not impressed me as yet. Yes. So Junior Flemings got a way more game. 15 games, 11 starts, 62 minutes per game. 1 team of the week so far, 5 goals scored and 2 assists. So 7 goals contribution. All right, yes. At this level, you expected him to be tearing it up. I think he's doing good enough based on the goals part, the goals part. But if you watch the games, them he doesn't look below it. He looks on par with them. So at least we can give him that credit. He looks on par with them. All right. He looks on par with them, but he doesn't look over the team, over any other player in the team. He looks like exactly the other team, the players them. So what I would say based off that, based off me seeing those extra games, I missed how much? Two games. The one yesterday after Jason told me about him getting a red card. That was the one that I watched yesterday, and I've gone back to watch older games, you know, people, because that's what I do, you know. I watch older games sometimes because I am not in any rush to get only new games when a man score or whatever, because you can't know nothing about the player if you're just running down goal scoring, you know. Yes. So yeah, I've watched one yesterday, and I had watched one before. He's okay, and he's doing well in the league via numbers, and he doesn't look out of place. He doesn't look like he needed to be in the training ground in France. I think he deserves what he's getting here, and just keep on doing good and see if he can bounce back to come back to the USL or the MLS, you know, or USL or the MLS. Yeah. What's the latest regarding Reese? We have not heard anything as yet, you know. We have not heard anything as yet. Fleming is doing well and should be in the 60. Based on who is in the 60, it's possible that he should have been in the 60 as well. Where is Fleming's playing now? Fleming's is playing, let me give you the league, all right? He's at FK Vozdavac, all right? Vozdavac, and let me give you Mozart Bet Super League. All right, so Serbia Mozart Bet Super League. All right, yes. Yes, his stats look impressive, but if you watch the games and you watch the level, I think the level is not so far off from this. They play better football, they play better technical football than the USL. But it's not far off from the USL, people, based on what I saw still. Based on what I saw. Shamar Al, hello please. Don't want to see Flemings. No, but if a man is doing well, people, we talked about anything person doing, Alvas Paul doing well, and we have to talk about the players. They are Jamaicans. We can't just disrespect them. Up and running said JD info on Denzel McKenzie, who played in 2023 U20. I believe he plays in Serbia also. Denzel McKenzie, I heard that he had a big injury, and so why his season was over at the time. Yes, so yes, I think that's what was wrong with that player. He had a big injury, I thought. Yeah. Kool-Aid man says kiss him teeth. What is wrong with you, Kool-Aid man? What is wrong with you? BM says Serbia League is miles above the USL. I say I don't know how to grade it. I don't know how to grade it between USL and MLS, but it's not better than MLS. It's not better than MLS. Nah. For me, nah. Based on what I saw, no. All right. Which position Flemings play? Flemings is normally a left midfielder, right midfielder, but he can play out wide and he also can play striker as well. Yes. He's still a higher standard than... Yeah, it is still a higher standard than JPL. This league is much higher than the USL. All right. So you think it's better than MLS? So if you don't think it's better than MLS, then you see where I have the problem, because I was trying to use the comparison between the two leagues right here. That's what I was trying to do. Yeah. So and they never knew how to drop it. So it said it may be better than USL, but not so far better than USL. Flemings was a selfish baller. But I think he learns a lot, Sing. Because them going overseas, and don't do good and get reality checks, They learn, because it's not Jamaica that gives you all of the stories and sell you over the top and force you into places and all of those stuffs. If you're not good, you're going to be hurt. You're going to hear that you're not good. And he was one of them that heard that he was not good enough. You understand me? Yes. So you got a reality check right there. Yes, he had a big injury and he's still not back to full fitness. Yeah. What about Norman Campbell? That's the one that I heard about, and that's a player that I've not checked enough. So I'm gonna start do more research on the player. So sorry about that, people. All right, yes, guys, we're on 30 more likes to smash the 100 barrier of likes. So please do us that favor. Can't throw away the players if they improve. Bring them. That's what I'm looking at, Nitro, and I think the coach will be looking at that when he started his role here. The first thing he said. Bring back Blake, because remember when we just started, Blake was out of the team because they wanted to suspend Blake. It's like people forgot, people. You get me? And he brought back Blake in and gave him a fresh start. So if you give Blake a fresh start, I don't see any reason why we are out here fighting the next man. BM said, if you watch Fleming, he has the similar style to Amari Gray. Gray, of course, is a higher caliber. Boy, I don't know how to answer that one. People, you think that Flemings have the same style as Amari Gray? Let me tell you who I think Flemings have the same style as. Cephas. I think Flemings and Cephas is very similar. Maybe Cephas might look a little bit taller. Yeah. But I think Cephas and Flemings play same way. Not Amari Gray. Nah, man, BM. Flemings not nowhere near looking plain dude like Amari Gray, man. Not at all. More like Cephas he plays. Yes. Yes, more like Cephas. No, people, the man never said they're on the same level. So I'm gonna make sure we don't beat up them BM here. BM never said that they're on the same level, but more like Cephas he plays. Red Star Belgrave. All right. All right, fair enough. No, Sing, he never said that. Oh, you guys don't think he plays like Cephas either. All right. But I know he doesn't play like Gray. I am almost certain of that. So who Fleming remind you guys of? Who Fleming would have reminded you guys of? You think he plays like Liam Bailey a little too as well? I think he plays like Liam Bailey, people. I think he plays like Liam Bailey. Obviously, his defensive side and tracking back is always a little bit better than Liam Bailey. We have to give him credit on that defensive side. And he's not on the level of Liam Bailey, people. Not on the level of Liam Bailey. But I think he plays similar to Cephas and Liam Bailey. He plays similar to Cephas, Liam Bailey. Kaim Paris plays a little bit different. But he plays similar to Cephas and Liam Bailey style. That's how he plays. Tavon Gray was just subbed down. Good. Glad to hear that. Nope. All right. So he said he does. I think Cephas and Bailey is a two style and he plays closer to. All right. I know one that you guys are going to agree with. You think he plays like Damario Phillips? You think he plays like Damario Phillips, people? Let me. Because Phillips plays out wide sometimes, you know, in our system, you know. Yeah, so let me know. Fabian Full saying that the player is no good. All right. I said playing style, people. Not on the same... not on the level of Cephas. No, we never said he's on the Cephas or Bailey level. We just said that he plays on the same style as them. Singh says, yeah, more like Phillips. I know you guys would have agreed with the Phillips. Even though Phillips is more of a central midfielder, you know. He plays like Atkinson. Fleming's is on piece of a form. Yes, but it's not on the level of none of the other players. I'm very sorry, you know. Can you play more like Cephas? He plays more like Cephas. Yeah. Liam Bailey has more trickery than him. I think Liam Bailey has more trickery than him. I think because Cephas doesn't have the level of trickery as well as Liam Bailey, you know, and Kaim Paris. So I think it's more down to him and Cephas, the way they play. Yeah. Because Liam Bailey rely on trickery from time to time and not necessarily always his speed. You know? Yes. When will we see someone who plays like Walter Boyd, Anandilo, or Dean Burton? We have players now that plays like Anandilo, his son. His son play exactly like him. All right, they're playing different position. And to be honest, his son playing midfield as well. And he was playing attacking midfielder closer to his father's original position. And if you know the history of his father plays several positions. So his son plays Ryan Ford. You can't disagree with that. His son play like him. All right, now let me tell you who... Because Nandilo was big and strong, you know, so he used his physicality more than everything. Mikel Antonio would have been the closest to him now, based off the natural brute force strength. Mikel Antonio, yeah. So Mikel Antonio would be the closest. Dean Burton was more of Kemar Roof. So Kemar Roof and Dean Burton would have been the same type of nippy style forward. All right, yes. Walter Boyd, we have Whisper. Whisper is exactly like Walter Boyd. Yes, we have Whisper right there for wing forward. Walter Boyd was not a winger. He was a wing forward. Not strong enough to play the striking role, the central striking, but good enough as a finisher. So he was a wing forward type player, more, and a central forward. So we have Whisper that does the same thing as Walter Boyd. Yeah. Bailey and Amari Gray is different person. So only Walter Boyd we have not really fully replaced. And if Whisper them improve in the future, then maybe we would have replaced Walter Boyd right there. Are you a Spurs fan? No, no. JD, the last game I saw with Cephas is raw speed, but he lacks finishing. That's why we said that he's closer to Fleming's. Fleming's a better finisher than him as well, surprisingly. Yeah. Speed is his best attribute. If he could do that and get more assists, would be great. Talking about Kemaroof, what happened to him? Boza is like on the low. I want to tell you that Boza is better than Anandelo, you know. Boza is actually better than Anandelo, you know. No, Sing, you are the head of the Pillar Gang. You know that I was not comparing Whisper to Walter Boyd. I had literally said Whisper would be the player that you would have tried to replace Walter Boyd with. Every single thing. The popularity in Jamaica, every single thing. So all he needs to do is just go on the level of Walter Boyd and he would be the next Walter Boyd. That's what I've said, you know. I never said it looks like the only person you love more than the Pillow Gang, you know, you, Mr. Singh, you know, is actually Walter Boyd. So I wonder if you were one of those ones beating up people out of the stadium back in 1998 or 1997, I should say. Were you one of those individuals, Singh? Are you not going to inform on yourself? So, Singh, you obviously never saw Boyd play live. Singh, I'm just talking about beating up people. What do you mean me never saw Boyd play live? What happened to Dever Orgill? He played for us in Ryan Ford. We have a lot of ballers, and obviously these ballers are better. Yeah, I saw him, and I don't think he's as good. I don't think some of the players them that you guys hype up is as good as I'm seeing other players now. Yeah. Who is more popular, Bolt or Bailey? And that is not a comparison. Abdu, that is not a comparison. But he say, who is more popular, Bob Marley or Bolt? And obviously it would not be a comparison, but that's the only person you can actually, the only other person you can actually compare Bolt to, it has to be Shaggy or Sean Paul. And I want to say Sean Paul, you would have to compare Bolt with. And Bolt would have maybe edged Sean Paul a little more, maybe not, you know, but Bolt is very popular. So Bolt and Sean Paul would have been in it because Sean Paul is more popular than Shaggy. Sean Paul is like, oh my God, I don't know. I don't know if it's because of his color, why he's so of a person that transcends to different level. But everywhere I've gone, Sean Paul exists and everyone knows Sean Paul. Obviously, he has been amongst some of the biggest records ever in history. Ever. And the highest sale records in history, Sean Paul. I don't know how this man is so lucky, but every tune he goes on for somebody else, it becomes one of the biggest tunes in the world and in history. Sean Paul. How a Jamaican Sean Paul. That man have a different level of popularity. I've seen people spoke languages that I couldn't understand. And they asked me about popular people from my country. I talk about Bob Marley, talk about Usain Bolt, and then I said Sean Paul and Shaggy. And they recognize Sean Paul and not Shaggy, Usain Bolt, or Bob Marley. Because he had so much new songs, so he could have resonated with the younger people. You know, younger people. So Sean Paul is very, very popular, people. Very, very popular. You know? It's not his songs. He's just on the biggest songs in the world. The biggest and the most sellable songs in the world. Sean Paul is on like 5 or 6 of those songs in the entire top 10. Some of the biggest songs that have been sold in history. Sean Paul is on 5 of the top 10. Madness. And it's not his songs. It's not his songs, but for some reason, he's just... If you want a hit song, and you want some Jamaican and look like a foreigner man, you call Sean Paul, and it's a hit song. Yes, man, we have to give him... Put some respect on his name, people, man. That man, he's on around 7 songs that clears over 1 billion to 5 billion sales. 5 billion. Let that sink in. One Sean Paul is on your track, it's a hit. Yeah, man, that man. He's the first one. All right, my little kids dancing class. Sean Paul is on one of the songs them that is the main playable songs. They speak Dutch and French. And Sean Paul is on that song, the main song played in my kids. And when she check it up, she see the name of the thing. And I said, he's Jamaican, you know. And she said, oh my, you know. Yeah, the man is big, people, man. I think Jamaica don't give him the same credit. He is very big. He is very big worldwide, and some places more people. I don't know which one is popular, Sean Paul or Usain Bolt. It is very close. It is very close, people. And it would have sounded like madness at first, but it's very close. You know? Very, very close, people. Nah, bro. Real Madrid is way better than Man United Prime. Okay, Bundesliga. All right, Man United. Real Madrid. Yeah, man. Real Madrid is way better. Real Madrid was classy. Early 2000, 2001, 2002. Back to maybe 1998. Yeah, man. Real Madrid was... The Galactico was always they always have that extra oomph over all teams, you know. So yeah, I would say that the man presence alone make the difference. And even the other day I saw a documentary. Never know that you guys never told me that Jay-Z had problems with him because Jay-Z and Beyonce came up and said they never look at Beyonce and him don't talk because they thought that he would have squashed the rumor, say he slept with Beyonce. You guys never research that. Research it, people. I was seeing it the other day. I'm saying, damn. My boy Sean Paul out here doing big business, making Jay-Z a little bit jealous. All right. You guys never knew about that. You need to research that. JD, Bolt and Bob Marley are the two most popular Jamaicans worldwide. I had BM, I said Bob Marley first. I lie, JD. What No. Please go and research it. Please go and research it. They said up to this day, Beyonce don't talk to Sean Paul because of the problem of the dating rumors. That's one of the biggest topics. Type it in YouTube and you will get it as well. Yes, they had said that the boss had a something. If him clapper should be forced to deny it. Yes. Oh yeah. Oh. Special edition. Look like it. Check the stories. Yeah, man. People wanna go and check that story. Go and check it. It's a live story, man. I am surprised that you guys not knowing those things. You see for the cartel. Then you don't know it. Then you don't know it. Yes. It's true, people. Jay-Z was jealous of Sean Paul. It's a big popular story. I'm surprised that Jamaican people don't know this. If it was Vibes Cartel, you guys would have known it a long time. This man is very big in the people. BM, if it's just because I have gone to so much places and I've realized that people know Sean Paul, and then when we check what Sean Paul is involved in worldwide. And remember, you know, once you know the young people, them, even though Usain Bolt win races, you know, Usain Bolt is so popular against all background, you know. Remember, Sean Paul, him a play everywhere. People know him, people research him, and him popular against the young kids, them. It's not normal, BM. He's not normal, people. I'm telling you. Sean Paul get more clicks over the last 5 years than Usain Bolt by a good stretch, because it's not because of him, you know, but because of the people he actually worked with and what they have actually done. We can't erase the youth history. They are up there. He's up there with them, man. He's up there, BM. Believe me. Just do a research on Sean Paul. Cartel Ado Road next year, JD. Next week. So, I never saw that. That would have come up on my timeline. Let me check it. Remember LA Lewis. Oh. So, hold on. So, LA Lewis, you're going to tell me that he's one of the populist Jamaican. Really? LA Lewis, people, let me give you... even in big, I don't think Jamaican people inside Jamaica or in America, in America know how big this man is worldwide. I think you have to leave America, go to somewhere else to figure out how big Sean Paul is. I think we are doing him a disservice, people. Yeah, he's bigger than what we think. Very, very much more bigger. I think he's either close to if he's not second, populous Jamaican, he's third. He is actually third. Yes. Sean Paul ain't no normal dude, people. Ain't no normal dude. On the money side and also on the fame side. And he's going to go down legendary when he dies. Yes. Them young JD, that's why they don't know. Can you speak some patois? Abdul, I am speaking patois in between and stuff. Yeah. I just tell me what to say and I can say it. I can't just be out here just acting, saying patois words like I'm mad on the screen. All right. So you like Wagwan, what's up? You're okay? You all right? Halisut? Yes. So those are the translations between my 3 languages that I do speak. Okay? But you have to you have to tell me what to say because I can't just be saying things and losing my mind, you know. Sean Paul easily top 5, but I never put him top 5, you know. I said top 3 because you guys are not going to put LA Lewis and Vibes Cartel in no top 5 the most populous people because Vibes Cartel ain't popular than Sean Paul. That is madness. Vibe Cartel don't more popular than Jimmy Cliff. That is madness. That's what I'm going to tell you guys, all right? You guys just think Vibes Cartel is so worldly popular. Maybe among certain demography, but nah. Sean Paul bigger than Vibes Cartel by 1 billion miles. 1 billion miles. Don't play with the man. One of the hits them that Sean Paul featured on, Cartel have never sold so much records in his entire life and will never. And one of the hits them that he featured on. Never. JD, I can just imagine you back in Jamaica speaking patois to fit with your friends. Oh my God. The rumor started after they performed together at some No man, anybody go anywhere outside Jamaica know that Sean Paul is Cartel nowhere near Sean Paul. Nowhere. JD, me know say Sean Paul big, but when you call Jay-Z name, me surprised. No man, if you do the research, man, just do the research. You know, do the research, man. Vibes Cartel ain't nowhere near Sean Paul, man. You mad, man. I heard Vibes Cartel songs certain clubs, but Sean Paul fit in like any other big artists in the entire world, and I'm talking the biggest artists in the entire world. I don't see Vibes Cartel putting Vibes Cartel on that level. Very sorry, people. And you know that Vibes Cartel look closer to us, so we would have been more biased. You know, because we know that we have that bias type of mentality because he's more looking like us. Yes. And I think that's why Sean Paul doesn't get that same recognition because we have that engraved bias. Let's not compare Sean Paul to Vibes. I might be biased because I know Sean. But no. Juras, it's not a comparison. You have to compare Sean Paul to Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt is the only one I'm putting up against. The only one, Juras. And I'm not asking people. You know, I'm telling them. Yes. The rumor about Beyonce and Paul is from Baby Boy song. Yes. That is well said. So that means people going back to research. Yes, it's a real thing. And Shaggy, when it looked both of them equal when it look on their bigots, you know. They're bigots. They are equal in their own rights. But Sean Paul leapfrog Shaggy in terms of dominance worldwide playable based on who he linked up with. Sean Paul's biggest collaboration. Collab. All right, so people, let me put some, because I need to make people know. All right, so Sean Paul biggest songs. Beyonce featuring Sean Paul, Baby Boy. That sells, that goes around 1 billion times platinum. Blue Central and versus, no, Blue Control versus featuring Sean Paul, Breathe, 2003. Got to Love You. Got to Love You 2011 with Alexis Jordan. Saturday featuring, I'm going to just pull up all of them. Guys, these are some, let me put the numbers. Let me put the numbers so you know people. Oh my God. Let me tell you how much billions I'm talking about, people. All right. Rockabye was one of the biggest hits. All right. All right, so this is good. All right, so number one. So Sean Paul of it number one. He's one of the most featured artists ever to hit number one. One of the most featured artists on Billboard. All three, Billboard UK, all three of the major major awards. He's one of the most featured, one of the highest ranked artists that featured on tracks. And it number one on all three boards worldwide at the same time. At the same time. One of the most in history. In history. All right? In history. Listen to that. See, so people, when we are here telling you, no man, so Sean Paul is bigger than Shaggy overall, based on the amount of hits he has. Whichever people it comes with, all right? Yes, see there, 2 point, Clean Bandit featuring Sean Paul, 2.3 billion views. Plus different sales worldwide. Iman Sia Dynamite 2021 is a next top hit as well. And it goes Little Mix featuring Sean Paul here 2016. Sia featuring Sean Paul, Cheap Chills, one of the biggest songs ever recorded. One of the biggest songs ever recorded based on the amount of sales it made. It went number one almost everywhere on planet Earth. All right? Yes, so I think we have not given, if it was Bob Marley doing these things, good Lord, you guys would have been more amazed. All right, let me check this one. All right, so on YouTube, this is on almost 2 billion. One of the highest rated videos ever on YouTube, almost 2 billion. And he has 7 to 8 of these videos past 2 billion, 1 to 2 billion as well. That he's featured on. Not his video, you know. So that's why people always never give him the recognition, because it's not his videos and not his songs. But he's still featured on some of the biggest songs in history. Can rival anybody that did music. So people need to respect Sean Paul. He's one of the biggest thing ever come out of Jamaica. Period. Period. Yeah, because he does numbers. I'm very sorry, not even Bob Marley does. But obviously it's not his songs. So that's why people will always say those things. So put some respect on the Sean Paul name. If Usain Bolt is more popular than him, it's by a short. It's by a short number. What made you start YouTube? Jack Kelly, I was doing football analysis, as in scrapping recordings from other analyzers of football, and then posted it on it. So the post match, like with Rio Ferdinand's and those, that's what I started YouTube on. And then I got banned by Sky Sports and almost got sued. Yes, so I got banned for a few years, and obviously I played football professional, and also I know about football. And then I realized that, okay, people always said I know about football, so I'm going to go into football a little bit more, like in the studies and stuff, and then decided that I'm going to start talking about football myself. You know, like breaking down patterns of plays and analyze it myself. So I normally usually play the clips and post them, but now I'm doing it myself, and it becomes a success. From the first time I talked on 2 countries, I did 40,000. First time on Jamaica, first on Suriname, 40,000. So I never had no short period on YouTube, none at all, doing videos myself. I talked on Manchester City. I had like 2,000 subscribers in like 2 weeks and did several thousands on Manchester City as well. And then I went over to Jamaica, Suriname and did the same. So I guess people just like when I broke down football, and I never looked back from there. I improved myself and keep on improving myself. So JD, you saying Sean Paul is bigger than Bob Marley? No, I said some of the tracks them he sells more. Those tracks sells more than what Bob Marley ever did. All right, because they are some of the biggest tracks to ever been recorded, as in sales. Maybe the power of the tracks are not equal as Bob Marley's, but they have still done more numbers, so you can't fight that. All right, yes. So he's among 7 of the most popular tracks in the world based off sales. Yes, and we can't deny him for what he did. All right, yes. So we're not saying he's as big as Bob Marley. We're not saying that. But you cannot take away the things them, even if he pasted on Sia's record, even if they paste him on, the man still do his songs and feature with them. You get me? So every luxury, because the one thing the Grammy that we talked about, Bounty Killer one, with no doubt, he was just a feature on it. All right? Okay. All right. That's all. He was just a feature on it. Is Sean Paul bigger than Vybz Kartel in your opinion? A billion times, Ari Vibes. It's not even close. A billion times. Yes. I think only Jamaicans would say so. Don't think Sean Paul is so good, they separate him from Jamaica. They start putting him in the Latin top part of America. Like, he got so big, people never knew he was Jamaican. They thought he was more of a Latin type person. That's how he got big, because he fits in different things. Sean Paul was in video games. Sean Paul was so popular so long before Usain Bolt even start run. Sean Paul in video games. Some of the biggest artists in the world in video games. Def Jam Vendetta, I think. Let me see if Sean Paul. Yeah, man, Sean Paul was in the video game, man. Sean Paul. Hold on, because if I got it wrong, let me make sure. In video game. All right. Not just a song. He came in songs before. All right. Okay. Sean Paul in Grand Theft Auto 4. Yes. But Def Jam. Yes, he was in Def Jam. Fight for New York. He was in Def Jam Fight for New York. People. All right, he was in Def Jam Fight for New York, and his song is one of the leading songs in one of the populous games that sells billions of copies worldwide. Is Grand Theft Auto 4. All right, Give Me the Light, Temperature, Talent was on it. So people, oh my God, people, I don't think you know how big this man is, man. I don't think. Yes, yeah, man. Sean Paul have some moves in one there. Yes, man. So I think we should have done more research on the guy to give him. Oh my God, Cranky, why are you wicked so? What have I said wrong? Why, Cranky? What have I said wrong? Everything that we said right here, Cranky, it is based on facts. Like, based on the stats, Cranky. Stop cuss me, Cranky. All right? What? Let me call Cranky and hear him a sec. Because we just had to, at those 2 minutes, we take a talk about, I give a man him respect. Let me hear a Cranky a sec. Call Cranky. Call Father Cranky. Him face this, man. Good day, Father Cranky. You have any time you can spend for the channel? No, because you send me a text on the chat cussing, you know, like what we're Lord in a Jamaican, and you say if we come off of that and just go back to football. What we say?
Talking about Sean Paul more popular than Usain Bolt.
Yes, I said that, and I brought the metric. What up? No, I never said, you know. No, Cranky, you're not gonna. I never said. No, I said it might be a comparison, but I'm not sure which one is bigger because this man is a no. That is the exact word me using. I said based on the tracks that he's aligned himself with. We have to put some respect on the man named Cranky. Those are some of the biggest artworks in the world at this point.
But is Sean Paul more popular than Shaggy?
Yes, by a country mile. That's why we are reading out all.
I don't know. See, here's the thing. There's a generational gap, right? So when we say somebody's more popular, we gotta be very careful with that because Usain Bolt stopped running 5-6 years ago.
Yes.
Whatever the number is.
Yes.
So the younger generation coming through, he's not out there doing things to generate public interest.
Thank you very much. And listen where I'm gonna hit you.
So,
this is what I'm cranky. Yeah. But remember, Sean Paul was popular 20 years ago, popular 10 years ago, and then popular now because he has some of the biggest hits now. But it's not his songs, but he's still a part of those songs. Cranky. So so you see now. So me have a case, Cranky. So you bad me.
If you ask most people, it depends on the age group still. They would probably say it's not really a comparative between UCN and Sean.
All right. Fair enough.
Because UCN is legendary now. UCN is not normal enough.
No, I know.
Comparative with anybody, it's not.
All right. No. Before
the Jordan world.
But Cranky, before the first most popular person from Jamaica is Bob Marley. You cannot say that. I think UCN more popular.
See, that's what I'm saying. There is a generational thing. So Bob is probably more popular for a number of different reasons, right? Because Bob's music is enduring, it's everlasting. It's like the Bible in a sense, the way Bob music is.
Yes. So number one, all right.
But the younger generation, even though they may hear Bob, it depends on timing, you know. Because when Usain Bolt was running, there was nobody more popular than Usain Bolt. Nobody.
All right.
When you stop running, and it's not like Bob, whose music is being played, and if you go to a stadium, even today, all over the world, you hear Bob music.
Yes,
Bob is more popular than Michael Jackson. Bob is more popular than Prince.
Popular Michael Jackson. All right.
JD, listen to me. Bob is more popular than Elvis Presley. Because here's the thing.
I would take the Elvis Presley one, but the Michael Jackson one, I think we have to check it too.
No. JD, you people play Michael Jackson music?
No, but Michael Jackson have more than just music. He have a style which transcend through different.
I'm saying yes, and people emulate Michael, but here's the difference. There is the continuity, there is the relevance, there's the recency of the person. Bob is always recent. That's the difference, you know. Bob is never still.
Okay.
His more recent movie only emphasized that. Bob is never still now. You go something there. You go Disney theme park. You watch Liverpool play. You watch Game of Europe and them play Arsenal Bob music. Right?
Yeah.
Because some of the Bob later songs, you know, people don't understand now. The earlier songs were more Jamaican songs. The later songs were more global songs. So even though Bob get a lot of flack when I was growing up about singing, you get soft, Bob, authentic. What people don't realize that Bob's later music are even more embraced, the exodus of the world, more embraced than the previous music.
Okay.
Bob became much more socialized in terms of much more global in his music later than he was earlier. Bob started singing about love. Rastaman never talked about them things there before, man. Rastaman is not a love thing. Rastaman in a righteousness and in a redemption and in a revolution. Bob turned it on his head. Because when he meets Sidney Breakspear, that's why people complain about the movie, Bob starts singing about love and them things that Bob find love. So Bob changed everything. So I would say you're right about Jamaican Bob being the most popular. But at one point, you said was more popular than Bob.
Oh yeah, because
Usain was always in the news, and he was immediately in the news and more recency in the news.
Yes, but no, me realize maybe me use the wrong way how to judge the popularity because I was trying to accumulate how long they are so popular, and obviously people born, died, and return again. You know.
So let me talk about Michael Jackson. say, yeah, Michael, but people don't realize, that nobody are playing Michael. Hey, Bob's music become theme songs. None of Michael music are theme songs.
Cranky, be here, Cranky. The biggest song in the world, I heal the world, And Bob sang a second, So the two of them.
But that wasn't just Michael. That wasn't just Michael.
Okay, but Michael, everybody know it for? Nobody not care about the rest of artists, them?
No, but that wasn't just Michael. But think about it. All of Bob's songs, people don't understand it now. Bob don't sing one song or throw a song. Bob don't
Facts.
Redemption song, Exodus, Could It Be Love, everything you think about Bob, them play over and over and over. Because the nature of the music is received by everybody. The instrument playing on the music is received by everybody. It's not like an Afrobeat or a dancehall thing. It's almost like a melodious type music. So you can digest the music without feeling but you have to be Jamaican to embrace the music. Yeah. I don't think you guys look, if you go up on YouTube, for example, not YouTube, if you go up on social media and you hear in a certain I was watching something with a friend of mine from Ghana there, and she was talking about that, like, damn, I think it was Liverpool playing. They were showing you how bad music is played. In Germany, at soccer game, 30,000 people singing the music.
Yes, but remember Ajax, but Cranky, I know that because remember, so I support Ajax and Ajax team song is actually Bob Marley.
Yeah, but how many stadiums you're going in the world?
Not so much, but me going to different countries, and not true. You talk Germany, Netherlands, in a Belgium as well, in a Antwerp because Antwerp have anyway you have mixed cultures. You tend to have Bob Marley or Michael Jackson. I don't know why. Them always choose one name.
I didn't know JD. So I was talking to a friend of mine from Ghana, and she said, I was saying, what music do you guys listen to? You guys listen to soca? And she said, no, we grew up on reggae. We grew up on Peter Tosh. We grew up on Dennis Brown. Because I don't go to Ghana, right? I've been to like Grenada. And then I said, no, this is the music we grew up on. So like Jamaica don't understand that the Caribbean, maybe not necessarily the non-English speaking, but reggae was their reggae and those kind of music was their music, right?
Yeah.
So, and if you go Africa, it's even worse than Africa. It's even worse than Africa. Europe not Africa. Africa don't have Europe not Africa.
You might slightly win the argument. People, this is not a debate. So Cranky don't sign the debate this time. No, but true, them talk about is a debate and you're going win. No, me have to prepare for the debate for Cranky. Because anytime that up, me go do him. But in the future, that is not the one year. But just you want to hear him of a second, I say, we stick to football. But may have a point here, but it's weird.
No. The reason I said stick to football was because you were talking about Sean Palmer playing UC, and I was thinking, hey, JD. I went to the 2012 Olympics, JD. Here's popularity, right? And I had my Jamaican flags. Hey, JD, I was a celebrity for a day. Everybody want to know, JD, do you know Usain Bolt? I have been around Usain Bolt. We want to take a picture with you. They don't know me from Adam. JD,
yeah, me know him, but
picture with me, JD.
But Cranky, me know you say. And I remember them come about Brussels always, so me know popular means for real, Me know, but me I try to tell you, say, me think say we truly don't know how popular Sean Paul is because me keep and see my break barriers. And then me see the people I work with over the years. And this are like 20 odd years, So
he was popular because he wasn't really hardcore dancehall, right?
Yes.
So his music is understandable by other audiences. Look, me go Switzerland and me see Big Youth on TV. Me go Paris and me see people get excited about Cape Town. Cape Town play, I come to the Cape Town show. I said, why not talk about it? Want to know Cape Town?
Yes,
so,
yes.
The Jamaican artists probably make much more money outside of Jamaica. They tour the world a lot because they always touring. Can you make money from concerts? They make no money from record no more,
Yes.
They make money from concerts.
Yes, I went to concerts over here as well.
Sometimes do have a good appreciation for the popularity of these artists because we're so focused on what's new and what's hot. And people like Cape Town make their music already, They just repeat them whole music.
Yeah, man. I can I can agree with you a million times because when you remember this guy named Alkaline,
Yeah.
in 2016, Alkaline came to Netherlands and I went on a little boat to see him with around 250 people. You have Iwin, I think it was Capleton, no, Iwin and somebody else big. Somebody else big, man. Somebody else big. They come a Reggae Gale. Reggae Gale are one of the biggest shows in Europe where it keeps like so over 3 days. 3 days a festival.
Right.
3 days. You have to sleep all on the ground. People sleep on the ground to see the people them. And the amount of money you have to see, you have Chronics. Chronics was the one there. I'm telling you, Cranky. Not even space. So me just a sick Alkaline, like Alkaline when he had the artist thing at Jamaica, you know. 250 people up on the boat. And around 45,000 people and have places to sleep.
Yeah. No, popular. Hey, look, the Bob Marley movie, which I didn't like, by the way, is very popular. Right? The popular the music and how much they do at the box office, you get a perspective of how Bob Marley reaches.
Yes, facts.
Right?
Facts.
Bob Marley reached farm. I think Bob Marley will eventually be the most popular artist ever. That's my view. Michael Jackson may be ahead of him in terms of the popularity, because Michael was smart in his popularity. Hey, people can understand now. JD.
Of course.
Bob Marley did 1980 JD, 81 and JD.
Yeah.
Bob Marley did 42 years ago, you know. What? 42 years ago?
Yeah.
The artists, you know, did 42 years ago apart from Elvis. And Elvis don't money white people. I don't black people now take no Elvis thing. No, Michael dead a while now, but Michael not dead as long as Bob Marley. Bob Marley dead 40 years ago and still popular as he was. Even more popular now than he was when he was singing.
Yeah, I think
Even more popular than he was previously.
Yeah, man, because some of his songs them are very good. I know it's simple, but people don't understand what those simple things is how important it is in the world. Because I heard the other day one of the runners, a 200-meter runner, I don't want to switch the conversation, one of the 200-meter runners talking about him now listening to the Bob Marley and and also the foolishness. I may say, no, that's it. Yeah, one way did win a medal, man. When me hear the man, it's me say this are the new breed of Jamaican people, man. How would that trash boy, man?
But JD, some of those people are young. You have to forgive them, them young.
I don't want, you know him, man. When he win the 3rd place, when Bolt him and Weir, yeah, man. That's how the boy, how the boy, man.
Where drop off of the planet, cause I don't know where.
So now that's same drop off of the planet, Cranky? Now that's same drop off of the planet because if them behavior him have a chopper him can originate too. Now that's say you got drop off of the planet.
You're saying today that Amari Bell is out. That's not a definite.
Huh?
I heard you say Amari Bell is out. That's not a definite.
Yeah, they released it. At the club released it and say I'm gonna go out for a while. And I'm next hamstring.
I heard something different, so we'll see what happens. I heard something different.
So hold on there. And
they say that hamstring injury.
So so Cranky, one more. Let me play it here, Cranky. So if the man, let's share on my Twitter, the coach who run the team said the man next hamstring gone, it gonna take a while for him come back, and you are telling me say hear something different, and make people know, Cranky.
I heard. Well, I didn't hear what the coach said, but when he pulled himself from the last game, which made the hamstring thing. I heard there was a possibility. He still could be available. So I don't know what the story is.
Okay, well, I don't know what. I would not take the youth and mash up the youth for Jamaica. I'm very sorry. Make him stay and heal. See here, let me tell you, when you put out this. This is the today is the 9th. Yesterday, my shirt on Sky Sport, he's talking and giving you the information. It's right on our front page.
But so JD, sometimes them are game in a jersey. You know that's a game,
yeah,
right? Clubs do it sometimes. He may be injured, and the club don't want him to go on international duty. So they'll probably put it out and say, you know what, for them doctor tell them certain things. That's why I see sometimes the national team will have to play a come at the team to make them own doctor check it. Okay,
well, Cranky, we have doctor?
Yeah.
We have doctors to check them? With the last that we send people back.
We have team doctor, man.
Okay. Because last time you said the people said it better people get treatment overseas. And that Mr. Algrim said keep on saying no. Oh, don't make the player come because it better them get treatment overseas. And that him keep on saying, cranky.
No. That is if you believe the player is really injured.
Okay.
Because sometimes teams them play a game, Teams them play a game all the time,
Okay, people say Jason Clark says no.
But they don't want to stretch it.
Yeah, but Jason Clark has said Bell out until April. So that means other information will come out.
I know Pinnock is definitely out.
Yeah, no, Pinnock is out. Pinnock is out from a long time. He's not going to come back for now. But I think it's the same. I think it's the same.
We don't beat the US with a patch up side. We're not going to beat the US.
Cranky.
Yeah.
Boy, let us give him a chance, Cranky. Cranky, let me give him a chance. You know, because them say me too negative, you know. Them say me too negative. Me never say, me not agree with you. Me just say, and them say me too negative.
It's not be negative, it's because we're realists. So, everybody when Jamaica play now, no matter who Jamaica play now, 90% of Jamaica will win. No matter who them are playing. I'm more, and if you would say, do you know Jamaica will win? Them say you're not patriotic. They say you're a hater. They say you're
bad mind.
So if them lose, you can get benefit. After that, I'm not into that. Nobody can tell me what to do. Nobody can tell me what to do.
So you are saying it not gonna work.
I'm buying my ticket. In fact, I have 2 sets of tickets.
But Cranky,
I'm going to board games.
So what would you be satisfied with? A good performance? Because remember, after this, we still have a tournament for going on. So World Cup qualifiers, so go foreigner. So you wouldn't want this just.
I am focused on Copa
Mm-hmm.
America. Because I think Copa America will allow us to bring in some better players in. I think most players want that Copa America visibility.
All right.
So if the Greenwoods of the world are considering this, if the Mitchells of the world are considering this, then they won't play against the Messis of the world, and then England now give them a bite. Then they will come. I don't think Hutchinson is coming. I think Hutchinson probably feel like he can play for England at some point.
Okay.
So I think he's still gonna keep his cards close to his vest. I know people are gonna be happy about it.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a young kid, and if you born somebody that's who you want to play for, I don't care what he wants about Jamaica. No,
but Cranky.
You born Jamaica, you want to play for Jamaica. Yeah.
But hear this now. We have the next game after this, after the Nations League, it's actually World Cup qualifiers,
Right, but those are not let me not say this.
You can't say they're important.
On paper, they're not most difficult games.
Okay.
They're supposed to be anyway. But it's a good point you're making, which is, well, the Grays of the world because we pay to play, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those are the players we need. We need Gray. We may not have Pinnock. We need some other players. There are other players out there we can't go get to now. But I'm not sure we're pushing not enough for them. I think if we have Greenwood, it's a big win. But I'm not sure he's gonna come.
You're not sure?
Over time. I feel the things over time and people may forgive and forget. I don't think that's gonna happen in England.
No, they're not looking at him like him at all. And the beef for him and Bellingham have from the other day, they look like that extend the HH for him as well. Because Spain look at him like him more.
That was not him. That's Bellingham. That's Bellingham being a little spoiled brat.
Yeah, but them are going to use it against him because he have a woman movement in England. Where they must have a rated. You can't just go up on Stark Sports and every week they must have this up the man. I mean, so the man now play England. So what is still a top but youth for?
Yeah, no, they're not gonna forgive him and then block to make it worse. Here's what we need to do. We need Tyreek Mitchell.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we have Tyreek Mitchell, we have a quality left back. Can play against most international players. We need a right back. A right back is not good enough. We need another centre half.
Mm-hmm.
We need about 3 midfielders. We need. People understand the JD. People think what's the to go World Cup? Go try it. No, our midfielders are not good enough. Now I don't know some of the young youth them are bringing. I know of K-Roy.
Yeah, K-Roy.
Still young.
Yeah, he's still raw.
What's the kid I hear everybody talking about? There's a kid everybody's talking about. What's the name of the kid?
No, Kadamatir is not a midfielder, he's a striker, I know. You're talking Cover. Cover is the next one. Brandon Cover.
Yeah, I think, look, Hutchinson will be a good ad, because I think Hutchinson, even though he hasn't played well for Jamaica, except for maybe one game, I think he has a lot of raw talent.
But Cranky, you listen to yourself. He maybe not play well, except one game. How much game he play, Cranky? A 3-game play for Jamaica, you know. One him get 6 in a Catalonia, you know, where everybody never play good and more than Maggie make 2 touch and everybody at Jamaica say I'm the greatest thing.
It's 33% in batting, JD. 33%. It's not good enough.
You know, me have a respect you. Me have a respect you, you know.
I like him play, JD. And I like him play against nobody, not JD, not play against nobody. I tried that him play against twice, not play against nobody. Not like him play against the US and play against some big team.
Yeah, that's not true. That's not true.
He's a good kid. If you go on YouTube and watch Hutchinson.
Yeah, man.
Arsenal, right? Hutchinson has a lot of skill.
Well, he's cranky enough to go back. Why have to call Arsenal cranky? Why have to call Arsenal? You could have said the man just win the player. No, but the man just win the player of the month in the championship. So the man have new skills, you know.
He should not have left. Arsenal and go Chelsea. Nobody should go Chelsea if they are young you. Let me say this again, JD. No young you should go Chelsea. You know why? There is too much competition.
Yeah.
At Chelsea.
Yeah, but I think him winning in the end now. I think him winning in the end now because in valuation, people want to pay up to 10 to 15 million for him. And every
he can go championship, go prove himself, but he shouldn't go left Arsenal, go Chelsea. I'm on him leave.
Okay. All right.
He left Arsenal, go Chelsea. If you leave Arsenal, they go Newcastle then. For Newcastle, or eventually, no, because they're not no great farm system. They will eventually have money. You'll get enough playing time. You better go play in the Premier League. Unless you feel like you need to develop in the championship.
Yeah, but no. I think he will get buy for Newcastle now, you know. Like they will buy him now, you know, because people look upon him for buying. But I think say more Netherlands, Germany, Spain. Those are the 3 main places. But I think Newcastle would be a good fit. A true talk, real talk there. Yeah, and he would have gotten the game time.
And which person got Chelsea, JD? That's a bad move.
I would agree, but I think Newcastle would have been a better move as well for him.
Yeah, Chelsea is like going to one junkyard. You get last, man. Last, I tell you. You don't understand. Chelsea one time had the most people out on loan in any team in the top 5 leagues.
But very bad, very bad.
No things, and it's not that much better because you know why? They have bought so many young players in the squad now. Or you get a look in.
Yeah, true. But
so the people in Jamaica would run on the money and understand that the money will come if you're good enough.
But I've said that every week. Cranky, I've said that every week on my program, them say my bad mind. If I shut up my bad mind. So because I told a man, Cranky, that I rather know how to do something so I can repeat the process rather than get a one-off. And that's why I've always gone down the path of trying to learn so I know how to get it done so I can repeat it. The man them say, yo, I want to boy, you know, so people family have to get feed. I want to come tell the boy them boy enough to take the money and go the right place to get more game time and development. That the man them tell me on my own channel. So me see what them mentality is.
JD, you would get money now, but the question is, what's the difference? So say you get 15 versus 20 a month, JD. Your progress, think about it now. You don't understand this. So if I'm in the U team, I have a certain limit I'm going to get.
Yes.
Autonomy.
Of course.
If I go to the first team and my first year I did really well, they'll give me an improved contract. This is not like America where they will pay for 4 years. If I keep on, look at Saka's elevation over the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
I make 200-something thousand now.
Yes.
He went from making like 30 to 50 to 90 to triple him salary. Because every year when you do well, your money go up and up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So if you have a chance now to get get promoted to the first team, some teams today not get no look in. There's too much competition. Some people will decide, I'm not gonna play. I'm not coming to Arsenal. I'm not going to Chelsea. Because you know what? I'm not gonna get a game. Look at Willock as a perfect example. Look at Willock. Willock's statue has risen significantly. It was at Arsenal. He wasn't gonna get any game. He may have gotten game. It would be like a Smith Rowe, for example. You get game here and there. Smith Rowe need to leave also, but you not get consistent game time. Willock got Newcastle. He is a fixture of the team now. They might talk about Willock for England now, even though he been injured for most of the year. That's the difference. Yeah.
And
when you play for England, your money increases because you get money.
And that is Cranky. You already just said it. This is what me that tell people. Say certain places where you play for kind of heighten your payments than we actually get. So sometimes it's not just the youth them just don't want to play for certain places. It is because them agents are convinced them and say, yo, a 50,000 extra you gonna get or 20,000 extra, you know. Because you sell more odds here, you know, and this and that. They have different things. So that's why I'm telling these guys that you have to relax. These guys are not average people. They are big stars. And they have a following. So sometimes they have to get influenced, you know? And they have to see a clear pathway to say that, oh, I can't make England team, then I come here. It's not a disrespect. It's the position which they are actually in at this point, where they have to get generational wealth. See there, them just looking at Cranky. Them just a tell we say, the youth them from Jamaica, no, don't tell me nothing. Let them just take what them and take and go there. Even if like Trevante Stewart. Now that them say, Trevante Stewart is okay because them get money. So then why the next man for turn down money for come and play for Jamaica, and when if him sign it and go and play for England, he make more money. The better him wait until him can't make it, then him take the next one and come. Because then the same thing the Jamaican ball them do too.
But that's not the case now, JD. You want to play for where you're born, JD. You grew up in that country, you have played with that country. Some of the kids them know nothing about Jamaica. Because you know most Jamaican men not take care of them kidney. So then most of them are Jamaican men. So then I know father relationship. They don't go to Jamaica to visit. People like Greenwood have been to Jamaica, right? Terry Mitchell have been to Jamaica, but some kids have never been to Jamaica. So you have to play for a country which they have no affiliation with. That's not fair to the kid. Now, if they decide they want to do it because they want some international experience, they came with the England team, then we should say, you know what, come. But when we recurse to the kids them sometime, when they have any association with Jamaica, that make no sense. It's like your kid them born, where they born, JD. Them grew up in that country, that's where their friends are, that's where their families are.
Yes, very hard.
They know that's who the national team they play through the youth ranks. Why would they come play for Jamaica? No sense.
Yeah, that's why I only talk about. You realize the people when we talk about Hutchinson, him post up Jamaica every single time. Mothersille, him come on Jamaica network and say him want to play, him want do him documents and stuff. Kadama Terry show off him passport. So because everybody look at him never would have known him a Jamaican. You understand me? So him show off him passport.
Yeah,
so
some of them don't have a Jamaican look. Some of them like speed runner have them look
them look extremely high colored.
Kid from Arsenal under 23, Edward say he want to play for Jamaica, but not wanting.
Yeah, maybe some of them when them say it, people are gonna reach out to them and try assist them and stuff, and maybe some people don't reach out to them, and sometimes at Devon, because people keep on talking about this we call it may I see him today Ivan Toney situation. Ivan Toney and Devon never reach out to him, and never the JFF reach out to him, and that is the difference. I think you have to reach out, like how the coach, them said the coach reach out to Macy Greenwood. At that, because you have to sell them something. They are already they know Jamaica. You have to sell them something on top of it. You can't just make a next man. No disrespect to Devon, but
use Ivan Toney. Could I use Ivan Toney?
yeah, man, I see him today, man. Me I tell you, say no, you know, referee help you is cranky. Me want come off of the stream, me have to cuss, you know.
No. Referee now help no, but referee has joker. We get 2 penalties referee give it.
Yeah, them never serve cranky. The one put up at the box, him hold him back. Yeah, the one in front of the goal. The one in front of the goal, I would say that could have been a one. That could have been a more sure one because him put him arm and him run into it like a pass him neck. So that is something you stop the player from moving.
No, the one when he grab Gabriel's shirt. Put him down. That's a clear penalty. I have no idea what VAR didn't give it. Because one could say, well, the ref said not a penalty. So was it enough to overturn it? But he pulled his shirt and held the shirt for the entire sequence.
Okay.
So if you hold my shirt and you pull me back and the ball is in my direction, you have to get the penalty.
Yeah, but
we're not going to complain because we win. We're not going to complain because we win.
Yeah, but Gabriel should have got the next.
We're now leaders of the Premier League.
All right. Yeah, so we're going to let you go, Cranky.
Yeah, man. We're leaders of the City.
All right, take care, Sir Cranky. Yes, I'm not into it with Cranky and the Arsenal. I'm not into it. Let me talk. Cranky, you want to come and take over my show and talk about Arsenal? I have watched the game, people, religiously. Because when it comes on to me, bad mind in Arsenal, I am the chief bad mind ambassador, according to them. All right, I've seen every tackles, every incident. Yes. Gabriel should have been sent off around 3 times in the damn game. All right, yes. And I thought they were unfair with a lot of their calls as to what it... People, my show done. People take care and have a nice day. Lord.